What's going on, guys? Bringing a tip to you today about gun safes. Well, let's talk about it. We are on our way to go get a gun safe, and the first thing, when somebody calls you and asks if you take a safe, you want to ask a few things. Number one, what floor is it on? Number two, is it bolted to the ground or to the wall, or is it disconnected? Those are important things. Those are always the first things that I ask. Very important. Also, you need to account for dumping it. They are filled with concrete. They are not thick metal safes usually, okay? So the scrap yards won't take them, and you have to dump them with all that weight. So be careful. You can get hurt on gun safes. Anyway, she said this one was like over 5 feet tall. That's enormous. I told her, I was like, we'll pick that up for, I told her 400. I was like, if you bring it outside on the curb where basically all we have to do is tip it into the truck, do 250. Let's see how it goes and how it turns out. We just said we were on the way. She said that she did not have her brother there to take it out yet. We might end up waiting, I don't know. But I wanted to kind of make like a little bit of a video that would be helpful in case you could run across this, because safes are a little weird. Sometimes you'll get safes where you open the door and you look on the inside and you can see if the wall is really thick or not. If it's a really thick wall, it's filled with concrete. If it's not, then it's metal. Sometimes you can just scrap them. The majority of them, though, they're going to be heavy with concrete, and that's why you get the call. See, they called us because the scrapyard, they called them and they said, no, we're not going to take it. So now they have something they can't get rid of. It's extremely heavy and it's a nuisance, and that's why junk removal companies are usually called. Just be careful. Anyways, I'll see if I can get this one on video, and we'll see what it looks like when we get over there. Yeah, the door being pried open is the problem, because if you roll it, the door's going to want to flop open.
Right. I got a jack strap. We got a jack strap shut.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But
I can push the dolly under once you guys get it up.
Well, we got enough people now. If just two of us pick it, 2 or 3, I guess.
All right, guys, we got back here to the shop. It's pissing cats and dogs, so I pulled in. I'm trying to get halfway for the light. This is the gun safe. They pried it open, so the door's kind of stuck open. There's some stuff we pulled out of it, like the shelves and things like that, that kind of hold the guns in place. But what you're checking on these, you're able to get that on your own. Just give it a good, yeah, it's just hard. Golly. Let's get this popped open here. All right, we got that door open. So inside this piece, you see how thick it is? There's probably a lot of, well, it's popped open. There's a lot of metal and gears and stuff like that, but I don't see any concrete. You see that? You can actually see through to the other side. There's metal in there. There's not concrete. The ones that have concrete are thick, and they even come in on the inside and have really thick walls. If you look here, you can actually stick your hand around where you're almost touching the outside. So this is not a concrete lined one. This is one that we can, oh, they missed a bullet here. Give that to your dad or something. But anyways, this is not a concrete lined one. So we are gonna scrap this sucker. It doesn't have concrete, but the ones that do have concrete are gonna be real thick, and they'll even step up in. They'll be really small on the inside. The doors will be, excuse me, the doors will be really thick, and but this one's good to go. This thing is like 400 pounds. Super heavy. All right, guys. They were, we had some do-it-yourselfer guys that were there and had it down on the ground. It was really hard to get in there and film while they were doing it. You know, they were bringing it out. Anyways, they eventually got it up onto dollies. They pried the door open, so they were able to grab it, got it up on dollies, drug it all the way out. We just put it up on the truck, 250 and done. Anyways, those can be a real bear. I'm glad it wasn't in the basement, but yeah, I'll try and give a shot here really quick of it. Anyways, yeah, just be careful with gun safes, man. They're a bear. That took 4 people. So, all right, hope those tips help.